Welcome to our weekly program. We're going to start with a little bit of music and trying to create a little bit of ambience or meditation atmosphere. And for that, may I remind you that we recommend that you create a comfortable and suitable environment around you for this meditation. So see that you sit quietly. If possible, close the door so that you have a little bit of silence. If you want to create a little bit of more atmosphere, you can light up a candle, keep it in the left side of the body for the left channel. If you have a little bit of incense, yeah, you can also maybe light up a little bit of incense. Even though all these things do not have a direct impact on the chakras and the clearance of the chakras, they can help our mind to settle down and to relax. We're going to start with a little bit of music, melody which is for the last center, for the Sahaja chakra. You can close your eyes, listen to this, and breathe in and out very relaxed.
Thank you very much, Andre, for the wonderful music. We will now slowly start our program. Um, all the people who have joined in today are for the follow-up program, as I can remember from the last week. One or two new people have promised to join. And if they join Andre, I will create a breakout room and I will put you with the first timers. Yeah. So we will just wait for
No problem, Vijay.
yes, we'll
Yeah,
just wait for a couple of minutes more and we
no
will
problem.
start our program. So before we begin the meditation, we would like to again insist, sorry to keep repeating the message again and again. Meditation works best when it is practiced regularly. Okay. Theory is important in the beginning to know, but Sahaja Yoga is not theoretical. It is absolutely practical. You just need a little bit of theoretical knowledge to jump into the practice. So please try to have a regular pattern of practice. That is how the meditation will start working in you. Even I didn't feel the vibrations or I didn't feel the movement of the Kundalini, etc., for a couple of weeks in the beginning, but I regularly practiced in a disciplined way. There are foot soaks in the evening and meditations in the evening. In the beginning, I could not do it in the morning, as we suggest, as I am suggesting people to do. I could not do it myself. I used to get up and run to office. That used to be my routine. So to put a new routine in my life was very difficult. So I used to come back from office, and when I am relaxed and not very stressed, that's the time I used to take a foot soak. And after the foot soak, I throw the water out, and then I used to sit in meditation. So it doesn't matter what time you meditate, whenever possible, whenever you are feeling okay, whenever your mind is peaceful, whenever your body is rested, wherever you are, whatever time, you can do the meditation. But of course, it is best to do it in the morning. And that took almost 6 months for me to come into routine. Only after 6 months, I realized the importance of meditation. I started feeling the vibrations, and hence I took it up seriously and I started doing in the morning. So it may take a little time. So once you start feeling the vibrations, then you will start enjoying the meditation better. Now, it is like not having your food a day, you will feel very uncomfortable. In the same way, if you do not meditate or if you do not do the foot soak, you will feel uncomfortable inside. You will start feeling that. Then nobody need to push you to do the meditation. You will do it automatically. Right? So I will start lecturing and let's get into the meditation now. And we will have the interactive question answer session at the end of the program. So I would request you all to sit very comfortable, very relaxed. Let's play some background music also. Okay. Again, these are just guided meditations. It's not a thumb rule that you have to follow exactly what we are doing here today. All right. Fine. So let's sit very, very comfortable, very relaxed. Both the hands, palm open on your lap, very relaxed. No mudras, no twitching of the fingers. Don't keep it stressed. Leave it as loose as possible. Only then we can feel the vibrations. Every time we begin the meditation, we collectively raise our Kundalini and take abandon. Some of you may not know this exercise. These exercises are in the 3rd week video, where after 3 weeks you will get this lesson. But it's a very important exercise. Shri Mataji is told to raise our Kundalini and cover ourselves with the vibrations before and after the meditation, before and after the foot soak. So if you do not know how to do it, you can open your eyes and just watch what I'm doing. You don't need to even do it with me. Okay, so you will understand what is a bandhan. Right? So what Shri Mataji says is the Kundalini moves with the power of our attention. The attention has a power. In the beginning, our attention is not so strong, not so very powerful. You can see it is wandering outside all the time. You're sitting in a place, you're thinking about office. You're sitting here, but you're worried about your home. So your attention is somewhere else. So to bring the attention to the present moment is the challenge. Okay. So if the attention is strong, the Kundalini actually moves along with our attention. So to move our attention, we keep the left hand facing, palm facing towards our body. Okay. at the level of the belt, the sacrum bone. That is where the Kundalini energy resides. And we lift our left hand along the spinal cord up to the top of the head in this way. So when we lift our hand or when we move our hand, we just don't physically move our hand, but we keep our attention on the center of the palm. So when we move our hand, our attention also moves with the hand. And with the attention moves, the Kundalini energy will also move with the attention. Okay? The attention is the vehicle of the Kundalini. So it moves with the attention. So this is how you move the Kundalini with the left hand. With the right hand, we are going to do an uncoiling motion along the left hand. So it will be like from the front, down, back, and up. This is the rotary motion we are going to do. So there are 7 points along the spinal cord. So we will uncoil the Kundalini or uncoil the chakras 7 times at every level of the chakra. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And when we go above the head, we tie a knot symbolizing that we desire the Kundalini to stay above the Sahasrara all the time. That's what it actually means. So this is first time. Second time, we raise the Kundalini again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We go above the head, and this time we are going to tie 2 knots. 1 and 2. So even when you move the hand and tie the knot, you can feel the energy moving inside, coming out of the head. You can feel the cool breeze coming out of the head. Third time, again we raise our Kundalini. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we go above the head, and this time we tie 3 knots. 1, 2, and 3. And then you bring both the hands, left and right, down. Now, after raising the Kundalini, the vibrations start coming out of the Sahasrara, out of the head. So we have to cover ourselves with the vibrations. It is called as a bandhan in Sanskrit. Bandhan means a protective field or a shield. There is an aura around our body. So we have to cover it up with positive vibrations. We keep the left hand on our lap, and the right hand, we start from the left hip. We draw a parabolic curve, go above the head, and come to the right side of the body. And then from the right hip, we come reverse, above the head, parabola, to the left hip. This is one motion. So there are 7 chakras. So we have to do this action 7 times altogether. Second time, back and forth. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and 7. So this is how you raise your Kundalini and take bandhan. Once you do this exercise, you will start feeling the vibrations coming in your fingertips and palm. Okay. Now we can all slowly, steadily close our eyes. And when we close our eyes, we may start getting a lot of thoughts. These thoughts are either coming from the past or the future. In the present moment, there are no thoughts. But it is very difficult for human beings to remain in the present moment. That is, to remain without thoughts. It is impossible unless the Kundalini energy creates this gap between the thoughts, which needs a little practice. So for now, we will not run behind the thoughts. We will not react to the thoughts, because now we know that we are not the thoughts. All the time we are running with our thoughts. So now we will try to remain in the present moment, in this place, in this time, and try to not react to the thoughts. If thoughts are coming, just watch it like a movie. Don't react to it. Don't run behind it. Don't run behind your office problems or house problems. Try to remain in the present moment as possible, as much as possible. today we will balance or sort of work on the Muladhara chakra. The Muladhara chakra is the first chakra which is at the base of the spinal cord, at the backbone. Muladhara means the root. Mula means the root and Adhara means the support. So Muladhara means the support of the roots of the Adhara. So to balance Muladhara, we will let our hands loose towards the ground, both the hands. We will leave it loose towards the ground. If you're sitting on the ground, you can place both the hands on the ground. You can touch the ground. Because the Muladhara chakra is made up of the earth element. All the chakras are made up of natural elements. Earth, water, fire, air, ether. All these 5 elements which make all our surrounding, the material world, constitute the chakras. The chakras are made up of these natural elements. So we use the natural elements to clear our chakras. In the same way we use foot soap, we use water. So that cleanses our chakras. So both the hands on the Mother Earth or leave it loose towards the ground if you're sitting on the chair. And here we will take certain affirmations which are nothing but the qualities of the Muladhara chakra. So here we will say, let me be an innocent person, like a child. These are the qualities which we have lost as we grew up and we developed our ego. The child is never worried about anything. It never worries because it knows the mother will feed the child. So it is not worried about anything. It is not worried about the next meal. It knows the mother will take care of it. So it does not worry too much. So this worry is putting a lot of pressure and anxiety in our mind. So the child does not have stress or anxiety because it knows there is a mother to take care of it. The child doesn't get so angry very easily. Even if it gets angry, it will forget the anger in 2 minutes and it will come and hug you. It does not keep grudge in its mind. It does not have hatred. Love is a very natural thing. We are born with it. Hate is something taught to us. These are certain qualities of the child which we have lost as we grew up. So we'll say, let me become innocent like a child. Again, child or innocence doesn't mean that the person is stupid and cheated very easily. An innocent person is very wise automatically. Another very important quality of the Muladhara is wisdom. You will know what is right and wrong. That is why some people naturally, if their Muladhara chakra is strong, they are very discreet. They know what is right and wrong. They will not indulge in bad things. Naturally, they will be good. Nobody need to teach them what is right and wrong. They know. And some people do not know. Unknowingly, they do wrong things. That is because they do not have wisdom. Wisdom is a very important quality of Muladhara chakra. So here we will say, let me improve my Muladhara chakra and improve my wisdom and discreet. Now all these wisdom and discretion, we are talking about human level. Now when we grow in meditation, we will know what is right and wrong through vibrations. You will feel it right and wrong through vibrations. That is a correct judgment, not mental. So here we will say, let me develop this quality to feel what is right and wrong, to have the wisdom what is right and wrong. Another quality of the Muladhara chakra is purity in all relationships. The child is not cunning. It does not cheat. It does not try to backstab anybody. It does not try to pull somebody's leg, like how we are doing in the corporate world, try to climb up the ladder by throwing everybody out. The child is not cunning. It is very, very innocent. And at the same time, it does not allow others to spoil its peace. Purity. Another very important quality of the Muladhara Chakra is joy, to enjoy from within. This joy comes from within. All kinds of joy coming from Muladhara Chakra. But our teacher, Sri Mataji, says the highest joy is to be in yoga, in union with yourself. When you are completely integrated within yourself, that joy you get from it is the highest joy. You cannot get this joy from money or material or from people or from friendship, from anything. All other joy is temporary. It will come and go away. The only permanent joy is to be in yoga, in union with yourself. So these are some of the qualities of the Muladhara Chakra. There are thousands of other qualities as we go deeper and deeper, but at least the basic 4 qualities. We will try to remember them and sit in silent meditation for 1 minute on the Muladhara Chakra. As the Muladhara Chakra clears, we may feel some tingling or pricking or heat in the fingertips and palm. You may even feel some heat going out from your body into the earth. The earth is absorbing the negativity. So that way you will know that the Muladhara Chakra is clearing. You have to actually feel it. It's not like a blind prayer. It's something practical. When you feel a cool breeze coming out of your hand, that time you know that you are in a balance. It doesn't mean that Muladhara is completely clear. Temporarily you're in a balance. You have to establish it by regularly meditating, and completely opening the chakra takes a lot of time. But you have to know how to balance it every day. At least clean it temporarily every day. Now we will bring both the hands back on our lap. And we will try to see how we are feeling vibrations in our fingertips and palm. Which hand is having more vibrations? Which hand is having lesser vibrations? Which hand is having more tingling, more pricking? Basically, human beings have only 2 problems. Either they are left-sided or right-sided. We have to correct the side which is not okay with us and come to the central channel. That's all. Predominantly, either we are left-sided or right-sided. Left-sided person harms himself. He worries too much. He thinks about the past too much. A right-sided person harms others outside. He doesn't care about others' emotions. He will easily hurt others. He is always worried about the future. He is very future-oriented. So this is the basic difference between the left and the right side. Left side is a moon channel. Right side is a sun channel. Left side is a cold channel. Right side is a hot channel. Left side is the past. Right side is the future. Left side is depressiveness. That means he harms himself. Right side is aggressiveness. That means he harms others. A yogi is always in the central channel, is in a balance. Is neither in the past or the future. Is neither harming himself or harming others. Is always in the central channel. That is our goal, to climb in the central channel. The more we are in the central channel, the better the Kundalini energy can work within us. We have to allow the Kundalini to work within us by knowing which channel is wrong or not okay with us and correcting it. Now we will put our attention on the Sahasrara chakra, that is on the top of the head, the fontanelle bone area, as we have explained in the first session. So we will keep the right hand on the top of the head and we will slowly start massaging the Sahasrara chakra in a clockwise direction. Every time we massage, we will say, I am really grateful to have my self-realization. I am very lucky to get my Kundalini energy awakened. I am so fortunate that I am learning this knowledge of myself. Let me meditate regularly and establish my meditation in the Sahasrara. From awakening to establishing, we have to work little hard to establish our meditation. It takes little time, but it can be worked out. For some people, it works in days, some in months. It doesn't matter. You just have to keep working. So here we'll say, I am so fortunate to have my self-realization. I am so fortunate to have my self-knowledge. This is the true knowledge through which I will know what is right and wrong in me and I can correct my own self. I am my own guru. I am my own guide. I am my own doctor. I can heal myself. Let me establish my self-realization. And after you have finished your massage, you can bring the right hand also back on your lap. Now we will sit in silent meditation for 2-3 minutes. Now we know how to do the meditation. Meditation means to remain in the present moment, the central channel, to keep our attention in the present moment, that is to see what is happening to us. Let us put witness in our fingertips and palm and also on the top of the head. And let's see what's happening to us. And we let us remain in silent meditation for 2-3 minutes. And now we will slowly, steadily, we'll open our eyes. Okay. And now we will continue the meditation. We will watch a short talk given by our teacher, Sri Mataji, where she is talking about the last energy center, Sahasrara Chakra. So we'll try to watch this talk in meditation. Now, what we mean in meditation is remain in the present moment with attention in the present moment. We will try to watch the talk. Then we will be able to grasp more knowledge from the talk. If our mind is wandering here and there, we cannot grasp all the talk. So it is like an exercise for us. So let us continue the meditation and let us watch the talk.
Today is the last day in this pandal, and today I'll be telling you about the last center of Sahasrara. This last center, the Sahasrara, is contained in the limbic area of the brain. Our head is like a coconut. The coconut has the hair and then a hard nut and then a black covering, and inside is white shell of coconut, and inside is the space, the water. In the same way our brain is made. That's why coconut is called as Shri Phala. Is the fruit of the power that is Shri. Shri power is the right side power, and the left side power is the Lalita power. So we have two chakras. Left side here is the Lalita and right side here is the Shri chakra. Now the central power is the Kundalini. That has to rise and penetrate through different chakras, enter into the limbic area and enlighten the 7 pithas, seats of these 7 chakras. So it penetrates through 6 chakras, enters into the limbic area, enlightens all the 7 pithas in the brain, which are placed along the midline of the limbic area. So we started from the back, is placed here. At the back is the Muladhara chakra. Around it is the Swadhisthana. Then is the Nabhi. Then the heart. Then the Vishuddhi, and then the Agya. So all these 6 centers are combining to make the 7th center. This is a very important point which we should know. Now the Shri chakra is the right side working and the Lalita chakra is the left side working. So when the Kundalini doesn't rise, then we do with our right side our physical and mental activities. So our brain is doing right side activity, and that's why our brain is like Shrifala. Sahasrara is actually the assemblage of these 6 chakras and is a hollow space. On the sides of it there are 1000 nadis, and when the light penetrates into the limbic area, then the enlightenment of these nadis take place. And you can see them as flames, very gentle flames burning. And these flames have all the 7 colors that you see in the Vibgyor. But the last one ultimately becomes again integrated, and it is a crystal clear flame. All these 7 lights ultimately become crystal clear. So you have Sahasrara with 1000 petals, as they call it. But if you cut the brain in a transverse section or horizontal section, you will be able to see that all these nerves are built like this along the limbic area. All of them are like a petal. And if you cut it like this, you will find that there are many nerves in every bundle of nerves. So when it is enlightened, you can see Sahasrara as a burning bundle of flames. So when the enlightenment of the Kundalini takes place in the brain, then the truth is perceived through your brain. That's why it's called as Satyakhand, means you start seeing the truth perceived by your brain. Because so far, whatever you see through your brain is not the truth. What you see is just the outer side. Say you can see the colors. You can see the different aesthetics of the colors. You can see the quality of the thing. But you cannot say whether this carpet has been used by some saint. You cannot say whether this is made by a devil or a divine person. You cannot say that this gentleman, is he a good person or he is an evil person. Also, you cannot say about any person who is your relation whether he is a good relation or a bad relation, or what sort of a person he is, whether he goes to wrong people or to the right people, whether he has connections with the wrong side or with good side. Here good means divine. So actually you do not know anything about divinity with your mind. Nothing. Nothing. It's impossible for you to judge a person about his divinity unless and until the Kundalini reaches at least this part, which is the limbic area. You cannot make out whether a person is real or not, whether a guru is real or not. Because divinity cannot be perceived through your brain unless and until this light of your spirit shines into it. Now the spirit is expressed in the heart, is reflected in the heart. The center of the spirit, we can say, is in the heart. But actually the seat of spirit is above, here. Now at every center in the body, you receive a different type of joy. Every center has a different type of joy, and there are names for every types of joy you receive at every center when the Kundalini rises. But when the Kundalini comes into the Sahasrara, then the joy you receive is called as Nirananda. Nirananda. Now Ni means nothing else but Ananda. Nirananda. It is called as Nirananda in the brain. And this stage ultimately unfolds. First, what you know is the Satya, is the truth. What is this another gentleman is suffering from? That you see on your fingers. First you see your fingers. With your attention, you know what chakras, what fingers are catching, with your attention. Then with your brain, you can depict what center it is catching. Because if you say this finger, that doesn't mean it is Vishuddhi chakra. But your brain then says it is Vishuddhi. And that depicts it that this fellow is suffering from the troubles of the Vishuddhi chakra. But still it is rational. Because you see what finger it catches and then you say. But when the Satyakhanda or the Sahasrara unfolds itself more, you don't have to think about it, you just say it. Then there is no difference between your Chitta and your Satya. The enlightened Chitta and the enlightened brain become one. There is no problem at all for such a person. There is no need to see on the fingers. No need to say anything on the fingers and then depict it through brain, which you have learnt in Sahaja Yoga. That if you find something wrong here, it means Agya. That's not necessary. You just say Agya. And you just say it and it is there. Then it unfolds more. First it is integrated with, as I said, Chitta. Then when it gets absolutely integrated with the spirit, then whatever you say is the truth. You just say it, it is so. That is how this brain unfolds into 3 new dimensions. First, it depicts the truth through logical conclusions, because I have told you that if this finger is catching, then it is Vishuddhi. And then you ask the person, have you got a problem here? He says yes. Then you believe in me, and then you believe that this is the Vishuddhi chakra which is showing is true. This is the logical conclusion. In a way that you have experimented, you are seeing, you are still doubting whether mother says it's true or not, and then you are sure, yes, it is so. We have seen this is Vishuddhi chakra. So the truth becomes logically acceptable to this brain. But still there is the brain working out on its gross level. Then the second stage, as I told you, where you believe, you know for definite that this means Vishuddhi chakra, no doubt about it. Nobody Then we started, Vikalpa has started, when there's no doubt about me or Sahaja. But then the new unfolding starts within. For that, one has to do meditation. In humility, one has to do meditation. And then also for this new dimension where your chitta itself becomes merged into your brain or into the enlightened brain.
Okay, now we will just sit in silent meditation for 2-3 minutes more. So we'll keep attention on the center of the palm, fingertips, left and right hand, and on top of the head, the Sahasrara chakra. We'll sit in silent meditation for 2-3 minutes more. Now we can slowly, steadily relax, take a few deep breaths, and slowly, steadily open our eyes. If you had felt any sensations in your fingertips and palm, or on top of the head, or on any other part of the body, that means the Kundalini energy was working. Now we can slowly, steadily relax, open our eyes. We will just try to remember whatever we felt in the meditation. If you didn't feel anything, there is nothing to feel bad. Even I didn't feel in the beginning. It takes little time. For some people, it comes fast. For some people, it comes slowly. But for everyone, it will come if you practice regularly. I can assure you that. Okay. Now we will finish the meditation by collectively raising our Kundalini and putting ourselves in a bandhan. You know how to do this exercise. Still, if you do not know, you can watch what I'm doing and slowly, slowly learn. It is going to come to you in your weekly session. So first time we will raise our Kundalini, go above the head, tie one knot. Second time we raise the energy along the spinal cord, go above the Sahasrara chakra and tie 2 knots. You can feel the energy moving and coming out of the head when you do this, not just a blind exercise. Third time we raise our Kundalini, go above the Sahasrara and tie 3 knots. 1, 2, and 3. And we will draw the bandhan around our body, left to right to left. So 7 times. Second time, third time, 4, 5, 6, and one last 7. So that's it. So hope you have been able to, meditate with the guided meditation. So the last part of the program, we will keep it a little interactive. I would request you to open your mics, and if you have any doubts, please ask questions, or if you'd like to share your experience, what you felt today in the meditation or what you felt at home during the meditation. If you have any doubts in the way you're meditating at home, please open your mics, and I would request you all to keep the session interactive in the last part.
Hi, sir. This is Rajendra.
Yes, Mr. Rajendran. Yes, go ahead, sir.
So last week you told me to I told you to send me that video, but you didn't. You
Yes,
did not send.
I was a little bit busy. I was overloaded. I couldn't send. I apologize for that. Now, after the program is over today, I'm going to send the videos of last week and this week also. I am sorry about that. My apologies.
Yeah, it's okay, sir. I need that the
Sure, sure.
practice.
You have sent your mobile number also last time on the chat WhatsApp
Yes,
box.
sir.
Yeah, I
Yes,
remember. I was a little overloaded. I couldn't send. I am going to send it now to you. No worries.
No problem. Thank you.
All right. Okay. And Sahar, yes. Welcome, sir. Thank you for attending. Yes. Any other questions? Any other doubts? Okay. I'm going to post my mobile number in the chat box. That is my WhatsApp number, my personal number. If you have any doubts, or if you want to clarify the way you're meditating at home, or if you want to share your experience, you can always message me, or you can always call me in this number. I keep this number open for our programs. So please make a note of it. My name is Vijay. That's my mobile number. If anybody has not put their mobile numbers in the chat box, please put them now so that I will send the material to you all today. If you do not have any questions at the moment, and if you have already given your mobile number, you can slowly leave the program. We are done for the day. Thank you for joining us for the meditation. So please do remember that regular pattern of practice is going to give a lot of benefits in Sahaja Yoga meditation. I was a clinical depression patient with suicidal thoughts when I was 16 years of age, from very young age. I had problems from my kind of hereditary issues. This was in the family, in the bloodline. So I was able to find out where the problems are coming. I was able to feel which chakras are having problems. I was able to correct it, and I am a much better person now compared to what I was 20 years ago. So the meditation has helped me a lot. It can solve incurable diseases for sure. I know that. I have experienced that, because the problem I have cannot be solved medically. You will have a lot of improvement, where medicines cannot penetrate. This is the deep-rooted core of all the issues. All your physical, emotional, mental health depends on your chakras. Your finance depends on your chakras. Your job depends on your chakras. Your family, your wife, or divorce cases, your relationships, your friends, everything outside you, happening outside you, is just a mirror, and it is reflecting your chakras. If you correct your chakras inside, all the problems outside will solve. You can easily solve all your problems. So it's a very big gift that we have our Kundalini awakening. So please try to practice the meditation at home, and I will be sending you the lessons on a weekly basis. We have 15 weeks of sessions to be watched. Every week you have to watch one session so that you can learn it. And after 15 weeks, after you complete it, we will take it to the intermediate sessions. So thank you very much for joining, and I am going to send the lessons to you today. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you
Welcome.
so much.
Welcome.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
Welcome, Pramod. Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye-bye.